Hello everybody, my name's Nicola and welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Cottage where we talk all things money to help you on your financial journey. Today's video is all about 6 easy saving challenges that you can do for 2023, so don't forget to like and subscribe and let's get started. So if you're not new here, you will know that I am a massive fan of challenges and things like that to keep me on track with my finances. And I posted a video a couple of days ago about my no spend January, which again is another challenge. I thought I would share with you 6 easy savings challenges that you can do throughout the year, and it will leave you with a really good sum of money at the end of it. So the first one is the £1 challenge. Now this might seem quite daft, but it's a really easy way of getting a pot of money there, even if it's just to treat yourself to something lovely in a year's time, or however long it takes you to save the challenge. So the idea is that every time you get a pound coin, if you want to, you can put it in a pot, or in my case I've got a cash envelope with that in, and you can aim for the amount of money there. Now I've got my savings challenges in a really nice little binder, and I'll leave the link below to the binder. It comes with the binder and the plastic envelopes inside, and then I've just got the £1 savings challenge there is up to £50. So every time you get a pound coin you can colour it in and cross it off, and £50 might even treat you to a nice meal out with the family or something like that when you are perhaps in need of it most. The second one is the £2 coin challenge. Now I've spoken about this challenge so many times before, and the concept is really simple. So every time you get a £2 coin, put it somewhere else in a little pot in a savings envelope with a tracker. However you want to do that. I used to do this. I can remember doing this even when they first came out, and I didn't get very many of them, but obviously £2 adds up quite quickly. And to be fair, I don't feel like I get a lot of them anymore either. I feel like they're kind of a bit more of a rarity in terms of cash now. But if you save every £2 coin you've got over the course of a year, then you might be surprised by how much they also add up to. And it's easy in the sense that because you might not get them so often, you're not going to notice it either. So the second one is the £2 coin challenge. The third one, and this is where it starts to get a bit more interesting, but it also is using bigger denominations of money, so you might find it, depending on your circumstances, slightly more tricky. But the third one is the £5 note challenge. So every time, in theory, you get a £5 note, with this challenge you're supposed to put that £5 note into a savings envelope or a tin or a pot or whatever you keep it in. And you can imagine if you get them fairly regularly how much that will add up to, and quite quickly, because £5 notes add up really quickly. But it's also interesting to see how much that would add up over a year. Now I've got a video that I will link down below. I did loads of savings challenges in 2021 and kept them all and counted them all at the end of the year, and the total was really surprising because I hadn't really missed the money because it had come from kind of leftover sums of cash for different things, and so it was really interesting to see how much that added up. But £5 notes definitely add up really quickly. The next one, and you're going to sense a theme here, is the £10 note challenge. So again, there's a tracker for this. The £10 note challenge, it looks like this. And if you save all of those £10 notes, it will add up to £500. Now imagine if you did just the £10 challenge alone and did that until Christmas, and then you had that sum of money, that £500 to spend at Christmas, so you don't need to find the extra, you've got it there already sorted. I guess in some ways you could use this to fund sinking funds, but it's up to you how you do that. The next one is the £20 note challenge. Now, of course, £20 notes are quite a big sum of money. In fact, apart from the £50 note, and I think I've only ever seen those once in real life, £20 notes are the biggest note denomination that we would get, say, out of a cash point. And so obviously if you're saving £20 notes, they add up really quickly, and so it can be sometimes the trickiest one to do. And again, there's a tracker for this if you want to, and if you did that, that would save you £1,000. But £20 notes, I always find this one the difficult one because I don't want to save £20 at a time, and especially now. It's something that you can think about, and maybe you might only do some of it, but again, it's thinking about that, and you might have loads of money, but I don't. And so the £20 note challenge, although I've got it in my really nice savings challenge binder, I don't know whether I'll do that this year, but it's there just to see. In case somehow I suddenly have lots of spare money, which seems really doubtful given the circumstances. And then the final one, and I've started this already, which is why it's coloured in, is the 52-week challenge. And the concept is really simple. So there are 52 weeks in a year, and each week you save a certain amount of money. So I've been doing this, although I haven't for a while because I haven't got any money to put in it, but I've been doing it in order, so start at 1. You could also do it where you do random numbers, so perhaps one week you've got loads of money left over, so you could do one of the higher numbers, and then in one of the smaller weeks, as in you've not got as much left, you could then do one of the smaller numbers. But in the end, if you do that, you can see there, it adds up to £1,378 if you do that for a whole year, which is not a small amount of money at all. So they are 6 easy savings challenges to try and do next year, and imagine if you managed to do all of them. Let me know down below what you would do with all that money if you managed to succeed in all of those. Like I say, I've got them in this binder. The chances of me actually doing all of those is so slim. I mean, I've got them because in an ideal world, I love a visual representation of things. I've talked about trackers before, I love them. I've done the £2 coin challenge and the £5 coin challenge this year, but then it went on Christmas presents. I find those kind of things really easy in the sense that it's not something you particularly miss, but it adds up at the same time. But it's all about, I guess, giving yourself the chance to try it, and even if you do half of all of them, you still save money. You've still got something there, you've still got something that you can spend it on. You've got that bit of pressure taken off if, say, you save them for you and spend it at Christmas. Imagine doing that and being able to buy all of your Christmas presents, your Christmas food shop and everything with a pot of money that you saved all year, for example. Or you might want to use it towards a holiday, or like the possibilities of endless. It's a bit like, when you play the if I won the lottery, what would I buy game, but on a very small scale. But they are 6 easy savings challenges to try in 2023, and like I said, I'm going to try all of them. I've already started the 52-week one, but I've kind of fallen behind on that a bit, and that's just because I haven't had any money spare. And I'll leave a link below to the video where I did a combination of savings challenges and counted it all to show you just what can be achievable with what I feel is fairly little effort. I didn't miss that at all during the year, and I explain more in the video where that all comes from. But if you're someone who likes trying to save but uses challenges and visual representations like this, these are definitely something to give it a go. So let me know down below if you're going to have a go at these. I will leave a link below to my Etsy store. I have all the trackers in there if you want to. Like I said, this binder and envelopes are from Amazon, and I'll leave that below. But yeah, 6 easy savings challenges for you to attempt in 2023. And like I said, let me know if you're going to do any of them, all of them, which ones. And yeah, let's make 2023 a really good year for our finances. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon.